boy, that escalated quickly. As in today's episode of TBS, Ubisoft shuts down their own sponsored stream. A voice actor gone VTuber is warning others not to interact with his account. And Nijisanji Japan hits new highs while Nijisanji English hits new lows. All while we begin today with V&U, a South Korean VTuber agency, currently employing 18 VTubers, 5 of which who have now announced their graduations. All while there have been absolutely wild revelations during and after these graduation announcements. V&U this time last year garnering a load of attention due to Alien Mixture, now recently joining the Sox VTubing agency, and who was formerly Amano Seraphi with V&U, at the time on her indie account revealing that she had not been paid for over 2 months from V&U, including not receiving over $3,000 from her subathon, and then revealing after asking for a graduation from V&U would then turn around and demand $450,000 for her to graduate, providing her an itemized list that at one point included $22,000 for just something that was listed as etc. V&U at the time responding, saying this particular VTuber was under a 3-year contract. This all while Legal Mindset would reveal that they had seen this contract and confirming it was not 3 years exclusivity, but instead only 1 year, and that in total the contract was only 3 pages long. Alien Mixture as Amano Seraphi finally being terminated from V&U, and the two parties seemingly since in the past year going their separate ways with no legal procedures. This all while various VTubers with V&U on their previous life or alternate accounts beginning on October 31st, Halloween, began showing signs of activity that they may be leaving. As reported in our last episode, Spectre Libitina posting that she would be giving an announcement. This announcement stream now privated due to reasons we'll soon be revealing. Users in our own Discord noticing that in the description it read, "Please do not reproduce this stream without permission. Thank you. Alerts will be paused and read next stream." Spectre then going live, and after announcing that graduation on stream, posting this announcement on Twitter, confirming she will be graduating from V&U on March 29th. Following this, Suisei also going on to schedule an announcement stream. This V&U talent, as of our last episode, also announcing her graduation set for 1 week before Spectra, that being on March 22nd. Also adding nice points of interest, including that she will be receiving 100% of income on the graduation date. Memberships will be turned off 1 month after graduation. Merch will be closed 1 month after graduation. She may be appearing in more V&Universe episodes after graduation as they're pre-recorded, and not to bother other talents or friends regarding the graduation. This timing not being the most ideal, as V&U talent DK Graves was currently running a birthday donathon 14 minutes after Suri's graduation notice, then tweeting out, "I will do the last batch of call-ins today, and then in the birthday donathon, I just need a moment. Thank you so much for spending time with me." 14 minutes later adding, "Sorry, I was thinking about it, and I don't think I'm strong enough to keep going as I'm not in the right mood. As of today, the birthday donathon has been concluded. I want to thank you from the bottom of my heart for supporting me. I had lots of fun." Suri at this exact same time also adding, "As a general request, since I assumed I wouldn't need to say it, I clearly stated my health issues and grievances. Please don't speculate beyond that, to just respect my feelings as I close this chapter." 17 minutes later, Maeve Kagekiri then scheduling an announcement stream in that waiting room saying, "I ask for everyone's patience, kindness, and avoiding of speculation during this difficult time. Thank you." And later going on to announce her own upcoming graduation set for March 24th. 41 minutes later, Sion Hart of V&U would also schedule an announcement stream, while then hours later, Legal Mindset would post this to Twitter saying, "Leaked V&U graduation schedule looking very Nijisanji." This leak at the time effectively confirming Sion Hart's announcement would be a graduation announcement, but further revealing that Echo Line of V&U would later also be scheduling her own announcement stream for a graduation announcement. Legal Mindset at the time coming under fire for not allowing time for both Sion and Echo to give their own announcements in their own voice. While further in this leak, it also states there will be a temporary closing of the fan Discord for V&U, along later in early April. Something entitled Uchu X having their first post, and also an official Discord opening for this Uchu X. Viewers then going on to speculate this may be a new VTuber with V&U, or even an entire rebranding of V&U. This locked account being found and being created back from January 2025. Following that posting from Legal Mindset DK Graves simply posting this photo of herself giving the bird twice over. After this leak from Legal Mindset, Maeve Kakakiri going on to post this to her Twitter account, this being from her graduation announcement.
I did also want to take a moment to personally, this is a personal request, that no matter how these graduations make you feel, I ask that you don't bring drama anywhere. Corpo graduations can be a scary time. Due to NDAs and contracts, you're naturally missing a lot of pieces of the puzzle. But the remaining talent are genuinely some of the kindest, most hardworking people that I have ever met. And the last thing I would want is for them to have to deal with any negatives from my departure. To be blunt, drama towards a company always affects the remaining talents, even if you don't intend it to do so. Please redirect those emotions towards being kind and supportive to the talent. Please also don't ask any of the remaining talent about the news of our graduations. Please try to keep things lighthearted and on topic when within their communities and chats. They're going through a lot as well, so please respect their individual spaces.
This all while we have the part-time supervillain horse VTuber Rima looking into these graduations and that leak with her own stream, including that leak in the thumbnail for the stream here. And to the surprise of many, Legal Mindset joining Rima on stream and going on to reveal this. Later posting this to Twitter 3 full days after the initial leak that he had posted. This document being labeled as an email and reading an update on graduations. Hello everyone. As you know, the company's decision on the graduation announcements are being delayed because there's an issue that came up with the company's investors. The issue is that a potential investor found out about a supposed leak about talents graduating from V&U. This is affecting the company's case for receiving this investment, so upper management has determined that they need to buy some time to let this blow over. The plan so far was to announce the graduation of 5 talents altogether before February 11th. The actual graduation streams would take place over the last week of February. However, because of the investors' newly found doubts about V&U, upper management is desperate to prevent those doubts from being confirmed, and the investor backing out of the investment this month. The talents who are graduating have been reached out to about postponing graduations by a month. I will keep you updated. This document seemingly pointing to an even earlier leak from potentially early February or even far before then, and V&U going on to delay graduations. Legal Mindset on Rima's stream elaborating.
I mean, Rima, that's essentially trying to defraud an investor. Like, they're trying to hide information from an investor. That's almost a securities violation. Like, they're actually trying to like hide this information from an investor and not disclose it. That's extraordinarily dishonest. To be honest, the investor, you know, if he finds out about this, probably will back out, right? So I think this is definitely big news. This is definitely important to cover, and frankly, it's their own actions that caused this to to come to light. I've only shown 2 things. Yeah, I have gotten, and I have about 24. When you're investing, you're supposed to disclose everything, both the potential upside and the downside. And to not disclose the downside to an investor is negligence, right? You are failing to tell them something that is material. A graduation of 5 out of 18 is a material thing. If I was investing in a company and they said, oh yeah, we're losing 30% of our employees or whatever, I'm not good at math. Is that not something you think they should tell you?
Oh yeah, no, definitely.
So seemingly this first leak being posted before this second leak to give this second leak more validity. During Rima's stream, Sion Hart was streaming her graduation announcement. Rima not at the time watching this stream, but instead going on to watch the previous 3 VODs of the previous 3 graduation announcements from the V&U talents, when suddenly this happened.
However, truthfully, I requested to graduate.
Oh? Wait, is this part of the... Is this a skit?
Soon after, Spectre Libitina posting this to Twitter, saying, maybe read the caption next time. Please remember to be respectful to the talents, and further underlining what was in the description of the graduation announcement, that once again reading, please do not reproduce this stream without permission. Thank you. This kicking off a load of discussion regarding fair use, legality, morality, and other questions as to how realistic is it to keep a public stream private. This all while other talents in V&U would then begin to respond to Spectre's tweet. 1 minute later, Suisei responding, vultures like eating dead bodies. Try repellent. DK Graves responding with a hello, base department. Scion Hart then with please give us and our communities a little bit of space and basic respect. Well, further along with V&U, we also have Tomomi Toriya, a member of V&U who has been known to post tweets and then remove them later, going on to post these two tweets. The first one reading, why do quote-unquote journalists never do the bare effing minimum anymore? And then responding to that with hanging and quartering all drama tourists. This alluding to a torturous capital punishment. V&U's Mizma Rising further tweeting out, just landed the craziest stream snipe of my life. And then further tweeting out, horse down. Once again, Rima being often incorrectly labeled as a horse VTuber. DK Graves further responding to that with I'm so hungry, alongside having two hands is so useful, it's perfect for flipping off two people at the same time. Many seeing this sequence of tweets from the V&U talents as subtweets aimed at Rima and also potentially legal mindset. And this then further getting attention from Expert Armchair, showing off the then deleted tweets of Tomomi, who after would tweet out simply, sorry, I will behave, and then going on to delete that tweet. Armchair remarking, the V&U talent responses to coverage of the alleged leaks regarding the company's graduation queue have been a self-contradictory mess. Spectre is adamant that her live stream and its contents are not to be made part of this discussion. This is in spite of the fact that during this stream, she alluded to her graduation being facilitated by an internal change at the company. At the same time, Tomomi seems outraged that those covering the situation are not doing the quote-unquote bare effing minimum. The problem is that you can't possibly satisfy both of these demands without simply ignoring the leaks altogether. If your position is that people covering the leaks should do more than simply take them at face value, it would be in the best interests of everyone involved if the quote-unquote drama tubers in question were able to provide context sourced directly from the talents themselves. This is especially true if you want the public to feel comfortable supporting the talents at the company, since V&U allegedly attempted to extort a terminated talent in 2024 and delayed their current graduation queue out of a desire to butter up potential investors, as the recent leaks claim. Both of these sets of allegations add up to a pattern of behavior where the company and its upper management are either strapped for cash and or are willing to deprioritize talents in their attempt to gain more funds. The serious nature of these accusations is going to encourage speculation, with or without the input of the talents. Similar practices have been widely criticized in other companies as well, and it's a matter of public interest if a company is suspected of perpetuating them. However, if the talents themselves don't want to be quoted or involved in this discussion at all, then all the public have to go off of are the leaks themselves. Stigmatizing discussion never works, especially if the subject involves possible malpractice. People are going to talk and speculate. The only way you can get them to stop is to either go silent and wait out the scrutiny or provide more information to contextualize what's going on. Dunking on quote-unquote drama tubers is cathartic, but if you're going to do it, you're going to have to pick a lane. Either one, it's wrong for them to use your and or your company's public statements in their coverage, even if it's to better contextualize a situation, or two, you want them to do more than quote-unquote the bare minimum amount of research beyond just parroting a claim/allegation while taking it at face value. On the off chance that some may view this as a false, yes, dichotomy, because quote, you could just not talk about it, doing so would mean that nothing was really learned from 2024, and all the posturing against so-called quote-unquote black companies and their practices amounts to nothing more than trying to look for a socially acceptable corporate scapegoat, pinata, and dead horse to beat on. All the while, Rima would go on to address this on Twitter, saying, I legitimately was not going to address this, as I know tensions are high within the company, and I didn't mind being a punching bag to a certain degree. However, this is going too far, so I will be addressing this on stream. Tomomi in this chat remarking, hi Rima, smiley face. I sent you a DM about this a while ago, just wondering if you saw it. And further stating in in this chat, can someone tell me where I threatened Rima specifically? One user on Twitter saying to Tomomi, maybe if you weren't threatening her, you should have said so in the first place instead of quoting what you posted. Mean mentality is not something I support, and it's baffling to see that coming from a V&U talent. Tomomi then responding, I actually DM'd her personally to try and clear things up, but she ignored it, went live, and then stopped me from being able to comment in her stream. It not being clear if Rima had seen that DM, and others stating it was not her responsibility to even respond to it. Rima during the stream also stating that she would not be viewing chat as she simply wanted to give her side of things, going on to apologize to Spectra as she had not seen that disclaimer in the description on the video. Later, DK Graves remarking, I'm going to take a bit off Twitter. Sorry, I'm very stressed right now because I need to move out in 2 days. Please be kind and treat everyone with respect. Later adding, before I head to bed, I just want to apologize if my comment about being hungry came across as rude. I've always played the clown to make others feel better. Still, I'm sorry, and I'll be more mindful moving forward. Suri Solari also remarking, I just want to graduate peacefully, adding, I wasn't aware about what was said or going on after my tweet yesterday since I logged out of my work accounts, but I think I need a day or two before I stream. I'm really overwhelmed. Adding, I'll be taking a break from Twitter over here too. And further, I also wanted to take accountability. I'm sorry if my comment offended anyone. It was intended to be lighthearted, but I realize it can seem mean-spirited in retrospect with recent events. That was not my intention, and I removed it. Apologies again. Take care, everyone. Further, Spectre Libatina saying, my tweet was made at the start of the situation before anything else occurred. Please know I was unaware of any other tweets being made and had no part in them. I do not and have never condoned hatred or wishing violence upon anyone. Mizma originally posting this saying, I want to clarify that I was unaware of any threats of violence and harm and do not condone it at all. I would also like to clarify that my tweet had no relation to it. It was referencing the removal of a stream featuring my genmate's content she wished to not have re-uploaded. Once again, this being the VTuber that said horse down, and now having since also removed this tweet. This being a very active day as Echo would go on to schedule an announcement stream, and that later being confirmed as the 5th currently scheduled graduation with V&U. This one's set for March 25th. Legal Mindset further tweeting out, peak unhinged. Apparently someone at V&U paid to put a curse on me. Think I will call my local shaman. Alongside, not sure if you all caught this part when I jumped on live with Rima, but it's been reported by an inside source that they have an internal hit squad group without accounts to go after dissenters and brigade any V&U. That being any V&U hate. With that internal culture, it's no surprise this happens. Finally adding, Rima did nothing wrong. Literally, I'm the one they should come at if anyone, but they realize it will be ineffective. This all while I myself had also responded to this with my own series of tweets, reflecting on many actual conventions, asked VTubers like me and others if they would like to attend, and other VTubers also inviting us. But as per my own judgment, no longer attending conventions or any IRL events, even incognito. As most especially over the past 2 years, direct threats on my life, both repeated and becoming more specific, have been growing and growing. Now expressing my disbelief that a potential call to violence was coming from an agency VTuber, and again, that it would only take one follower acting on this to be putting someone in harm's way. This then leading to numerous replies and quote retweets in public like this one. We gotta find you in real life and K you. Other now reported and taken down tweets remarking in very specific ways in which they wish to K me. This particular reply reading, you're not actually in danger. You saw an exaggerated and sarcastic humor and decided to ignore it in favor of using it as ammo. This is why you are subhuman. The same user going on to quote retweet Rima and saying Tomomi is right, Dramatorsts are subhuman scum, and in a now removed tweet saying hanging is actually generous. Once again, the timing of this not being ideal, as this was also lining up with the AAA Club first anniversary event with V&U. AAA Club being the same generation that Tomomi was a part of and would actually go on to attend the stream. As later on, Legal Mindset would tweet out, meanwhile, I have a leak of the V&U girls giggling about suing me for defamation in Korea, which of course made me laugh. As finally, Alien Mixture would state, you know what's crazy? I have only been with Sock's VTuber agency for a week, and they have done more for me than Red Acted did in the time I had spent with them. How crazy is that? As now on to our next story, we have Olivia Monroe as part of 3 a.m. earlier today hosting a sponsored stream for Ubisoft's upcoming Assassin's Creed Shadows. Then, to the surprise of many, this VTuber being banned, this being their very first ban from Twitch. Fangu remarking on the situation, okay, so don't ever work with Ubisoft. They'll agree to a sponsorship, then ban you for advertising their doo-doo-ah games on the agreed time. Clarifying further, Ollie got banned because Ubisoft approved her time for streaming Assassin's Creed Shadows at 7 a.m., but they misread the time for 7 p.m. and decidedly nuked her anyway. And very quickly, we have an update regarding Sayu, voice actor gone VTuber, on his very well-known IRL public account saying, guys, my Sayu VTuber account got hacked. Please do not interact with the account until I have it solved. Various Twitter users going on to challenge the potential poster of the most recent tweets on this account. All while we also have Pixelink's Rocky Kazuki, the #1 dumpster diving witch, posting herself breaking from her chains. This particular VTuber holding a donathon to raise funds so she could buy her IP from Pixelink. The initial goal being $10,000 and within minutes already racking up over $42,000. Very successfully giving her the ability to once again reclaim her IP from Pixelink, a VTuber agency now closing at the end of this month. All while next we have Nijisanji. This past weekend, Nijisanji English debuting not 1, not 2, not 3, but 4 new boys. That's right, we have male VTubers joining Nijisanji English, beginning with Sable, Calyx Debonair, Freador, and Zeal Genjoka. This new wave entitled By the Beat and having a debut song entitled Satellite. Their average debut viewer count being lower than TTT, but higher than the previous Nijisanji English wave. These 4 getting a concurrent viewership average of 21,000 viewers. Nijisanji English taking this time to release new voice packs and goods for this debut. This as the Nijisanji parent company Anycolor would release their Q3 results. All in all, Anycolor being up year over year by 48%. This growth exclusively coming from Nijisanji JP. While the results from Nijisanji EN are the exact opposite, having dropped 48% year over year. Nijisanji EN posting up their lowest quarter financial results in over 3 years. This all while now having twice the amount of talents as that time. This with live streaming revenue still trending downward and also promotions, especially that being from sponsorships, also being at its lowest level in 3 years. Anycolor further also informing us all that they intend to spend over 30 billion Japanese yen, that being almost exactly $200 million on shareholder returns, done primarily through share repurchasing while maintaining a stable and continuous dividend. Once again, Anycolor continuing to spend tens of millions and now hundreds of millions of US dollars to keep their public stock lucrative. This all while Nijisanji invites you to the Nijisanji prison, offering up new prison guard merchandise alongside a new line of marketable plushies entitled Angelic Dream. This new line of merch being entitled Plush Mascots. All while further on, we turn to Hololive English and Fuwamoko, now set as guests for the upcoming Hololive Gamers Fest. This event running from July 5th to the 6th and involving a number of guests with Hololive alongside the Gamers unit. Remy Star Productions also here saying we're excited to announce Fuwamoko are collaborating with us to join the Pliffin Buddies plush line. Pre-orders open in early 2025. Fuwamoko responding, they can't sit on your shelf. They are both the size of small child each. Bow bow. Fuwamoko also going on to release their 7th cover song, an English version of Crescent Moon. While also in the musical mix with Hololive English, we have NijiEN, now releasing her 3rd original song, Tamari. Sabin confirming I composed and arranged the song and had a great time working with her again. Also letting us know translations weren't going to make it in time to be released within the week, but subs will be added at a later date. Also being a part of this new merch release from Hololive, remarking, you know those silly sounds your favorite Hololive talents make? From the tame to the baffling, the Hololive Noises voice pack has it all. Great as PC and phone notifications. Heikos Bell's letting us know little something special for my Cantonese and Korean friends hidden amongst the EN and JP. May your life also be blessed with rat sounds. They further showing up in this Hololive alternate manga, that being entitled Underworld Academy Overload. While recently celebrating her birthday was Oro Crony of Hololive English. Height here with Guess Who's Back for a very limited time time our Oro Crony Y60 Plus Deskpad bundle on our website. Quantity is limited. Act fast to claim yours now. We do have this notice. Due to some inventory work at the Hololive warehouse, shipping will be temporarily suspended during the following period, that being March 26th to the 31st, 2025 JST. While, of course, more merch is coming, including the official card game officially being released in English on July 11th of 2025. As it was also earlier celebrating her birthday before HoloFest was Hololive English's Iris, and going on to delay her birthday live by a week, this event entitled Hope Upon a Star. Later saying, thank you so much for coming to my Iris B-Day 2025 3D Live and for celebrating my 4th birthday with me in Hololive. Iris going on to receive birthday celebration merchandise, including poster, t-shirt, backpack, plushie keychain, and staff pass style card. Iris further releasing an EP entitled Yabai, including a Kawaii edition and Chic edition. These two versions coming with different bonuses, including handwritten autograph alongside die-cut stickers. Iris further taking this time to release a brand new original song entitled Diamond Girlfriend featuring Matsu. While also on the new music train is Hololive English's Mori Calliope, now releasing a new cover of Brain, and also alongside that music video, other big news, saying I collaborated with one of my favorite producers of all time. This is a dream come true for me, and it's a type of song I've never made before. The song entitled Sin and Honey, and now available on all download and streaming services. As very lastly, we also have the NHK music program, VTuber 101, set for this broadcast on Saturday, March 22nd at 11 p.m. JST. It's being a VTuber special with Callie and others in Hololive. Remarking this is a one-night only special performance, look forward to it. Further along, we're checking in with the gamer-focused VTuber agency FalseEyeD, now announcing the graduation of one of their members, that being Miki Hitsugi. This graduation set for April 14th, 2025 JST. Memberships will be closed after the graduation stream, and all merchandise will be fulfilled as usual and will be on sale until the sales period concludes. FalseEyeD also now selling a new collection of merchandise, letting us know that their EN talents are joining the FalseEyeD collection lineup alongside the JP talents. While further, we also have VShojo. This past week, congratulating a most talented moose, that being Haruka Caribou, and a day later, the Queen of Scuff, Amelie, for their 2 birthdays. As later this past weekend, Zentrea would give us this Time to Ride Again, You Asked, It's Back, Yeehaw. 3D modeler Mari here with this new 3 outfit showcase for Zentrea, remarking I had the honor of bringing back the cowgirl outfit for Zentrea. It is a pleasure to work with you as always. This all while pre-orders for Zentrea's Nindoroid have now wrapped up. And regarding the Matara-Con birthday merch launch in February, VShojo would provide this update. We shared that the expected shipping date for all items would be in March of 2025. As we're now halfway into the month, we wanted to share a quick status update. One of our products experienced delays during bulk production, and we're currently waiting its arrival so we can put everything together and start shipping out your merch. The latest estimate we've received from the manufacturer puts our shipping date at around the end of March. Once orders start moving, you'll receive updated shipping information. VShojo Japan also updating us on the Akatsuki Hataru birthday collection. Elaborating, the original shipping date was scheduled for March, but due to delays in production, the shipping date is now scheduled for early April. Very quickly, we're turning to Phase Connect and the Blue Bear Uruka, providing us this tale of 2 star-crossed lovers. That's right, it's a pan-piano cross-Uruka collaboration, giving us a violin and piano cover of Black Myth Wukong's Listen Not. As we're also listening to Kaneko Lumi, providing us a new outfit debut set for March 22nd at 9 a.m. Pacific, noon Eastern. Further along, we also have V4 Mirai, now promising even more 3D debuts. The Voltail 3D Showcase being set for March 23rd and 24th, beginning at noon Pacific and 3 p.m. Eastern. This once again working as a 6-month anniversary and being made across 2 days. V4 Mirai also celebrating a birthday for Yayagiri with a brand new merch drop, including a roll-on fragrance, a mask bundle, t-shirt, and car decals. Further along, very quickly with Idol, they're here now celebrating alongside Mia, this being for a very belated happy birthday, and some brand new merch, including a desk mat, acrylic diorama, acrylic keychain, and coaster. And further speaking on merchandise, we also have Aka Virtual, saying that they've always regarded fan-made merchandise as a meaningful expression of support and creativity from fans to our talents. However, it is important to distinguish between genuine fan-made merchandise and counterfeit products products that undermine creativity and artistic integrity, giving us this handy graphic of okay fan merch that being made by fans for creative expression, produced with original fan art, and produced with designs made by fans themselves, and counterfeits made by bad actors for one goal, profit, produced using screenshots, stolen art, and AI art, or uses original designs that were stolen from the agency or the talents. And speaking of talent, we also have First Stage Production EN, now opening up brand new male character VTuber auditions. That application deadline running until April 15th, just before 8 a.m. Pacific and 11 a.m. Eastern. And further along, we have the Happy Duck Detective Kana Yanagi, now revealing a brand new, huge VTuber Minecraft event entitled Wild Frontiers. It's taking place over 2 weeks with 70 VTubers and 10 teams, kicking off from March 23rd to April 5th. Oh, now with even more things VTubers say is our co-host Co-Dee. Take it away.
Nijisanji and Hololive are collaborating. On May 24th and 25th, the stars will align and both VTuber companies will unite to bring Nijisanji and Hololive's first joint offline event with a friendly baseball match set in Escon Field, Hokkaido. Nijisanji Sasaki and Hololive's Fubuki took to stream to release all the details and reveal the player draft, where Amane Kanata will lead the Heavenly Academy team, which consists of a variety of Hololive talent across all branches, such as the entirety of Gen 5, Anya and Reine of ID, Bibu and Gigi of EN, and Sue from Flowglow. Pako Gaku, the other Hololive team, is led by Pekora. Her particularly sporty team includes talents such as Subaru, Hololive gamers Mio and Fubuki, HoloID's Muna and Kyla, EN's Demon Dogs Fuamoko, and Flowglow's Vivi. On the Nijisanji side, Hoshikawa Sara is leading Team Milky Way, with notable members such as Higuchi Kaide, Ilira Pandora, and Kotoka Torahime, while Lisa Helesta is in charge of Helesta Academy, featuring members such as Tsukino Mito and Melako Kioran. Each of the leaders will spend some time customizing and developing their team in the Pro Yaku Spirits video game, with the friendly matches being played in a round-robin format at the 25,000 capacity stadium. Escon Field first opened in 2023 and is the home field for Nippon professional baseball team Nippon Ham. On the day of the event, the game will be broadcasted on 2 screens, and players who are on bases will be displayed on the field according to their positions in-game. A lottery for tickets go live on March 24th, with the seated supporter areas starting at 12,000 yen or around $80 US. For those looking for something even more special, you can apply for a VIP room experience, which will set you back 550,000 yen or around $3,700 US. Official merch has been revealed, which consists of team jerseys, finally bringing Pekora Messi, or Pessy, into reality. And in addition to the baseball game, all 6 talent will perform in a mini live concert. Hololive captains Pekora and Kanata will also perform at Japan Expo Paris in Osaka. On April 27th, the 2 talent will join a star-studded list of other Hololive members to participate in a one-night-only performance you don't want to miss. Fans attending the convention will have to grab their tickets through a lottery system on the Japan Expo website, with confirmed performers including Hololive EN's Fuamoko, Bibu, Narissa, Shiori, and Kali, HoloID's Kobo, and for HoloJP we have Watame, Marine, Noel, Shuba, Ayame, Miko, and Suisei. Hoshimachi Suisei has yet again been a hot topic as of recent, as we take a look at McDonald's Japan, who have collaborated with both Pekora and Miko. They took to social media to tease a new collaboration taking place on March 18th, this time consisting of Ado, Yasobi, and one unknown person, following up their post by hitting all the Hoshiomis in their excitement buttons as a silhouette of a stellar artist went up the next day. It was a collaboration nobody expected, as the 3 artists joined together for a collab song and music video. Suisei took to social media to announce she'll be hosting a watch party for the McDonald's Tirori Mix in VR chat, going on to add, "It's my first VR chat stream, and I'll be eating virtual potatoes." McDonald's created a special post for the talent, replacing her microphone with a fry. Nice. But unfortunately, for those of you wanting to enjoy the music outside of Japan, you'll run into a little blocker. And I mean that literally, as the music video is region locked. But this isn't the only announcement for Suisei, so prepare your wallets, as Hyped have taken to social media to tease an upcoming Suisei collaboration, which eagle-eyed viewers already knew about back in January, as they spotted a Suisei case during the announcement video for the Gen 4 keycaps. And for those of you who want something a little smaller, Good Smile have just released a photo of the colored prototype for the upcoming Nendoroid of Suisei's 4th outfit. That's a lot of Suisei news just in time for her birthday, which Google Japan are getting ready to celebrate on March 22nd by posting a list of search terms highlighting memorable moments from the past 7 years. Terms such as the reason why Suisei became a psychopath, what is Hololive Gen 0, Hoshimachi Suisei becomes a rock Rockstar, and Bibi Deba's amazing number of views. On the topic of music, we return to Fubuki and the rest of Hololive gamers, that being Mio, Okayu, and Korone, as they have just announced Hololive Gamers Fest 2. The 2-day event will take place on July 5th and 6th at Saitama Super Arena and will include a bunch of special guests. Okami Mio, who missed the last Gamers Fest due to sickness, took to social media to say, "I'm really happy the four of us have been given another chance to stand on a big stage. Thank you so much. I absolutely want to see everyone." Okayu reinforced that sentiment as she posted, "We're not the strongest unless all four of us are together." Before we get to Gamers Fest 2, we get to see a new look from Nekomata Okayu, as she reveals a new outfit on March 19th, posting a silhouette of herself looking very nice, and asking fans for prediction. Yeah, okay, she's thick. Also getting new looks, or should I say getting the 3D treatment, is Holostar's Armis. This month, the boys are going 3D. Crimson Ruse led the way on March 9th, providing viewers with a little fan service, while Gold Bullet rode a glow stick on March 17th. Gerard is the next talent to get the 3D treatment on March 23rd, with Octavio hosting his showcase on March 28th. Finally, the boys will get together at the beginning of next month for a 3D collaboration stream on April 5th. But that's everything from me. Back over to you, False.
Thank you so much, Co-Dee. As that is all for this episode. As always, feel free to like, comment, and subscribe below. Send in your VTuber news to our Discord, as we'll have more things VTubers say for you soon.